Have you ever felt like luck always seems to pass you by, leaving you wondering why others effortlessly stumble upon golden opportunities? You watch as friends and colleagues seem to attract success like magnets, while you're left grasping at straws and find yourself trapped in a cycle of missed chances and what-ifs. But what if I told you you can manufacture your own luck? Stay tuned until the end for a transformative approach to creating your own luck. Here's the most exciting thing about inventing your own luck. It's not just the freedom from waiting for good things to happen to you. It's the realization that you can become the kind of person who attracts opportunity instead of chasing it. Each day, you choose action over hesitation. You're rewriting the story your mind tells about who you are. You're building a self-image rooted in agency, momentum, and quiet confidence. Imagine what happens when you stop asking, "Why not me?" and start living as if the world is conspiring in your favor. You begin to see patterns where others see randomness. You meet people who seem to appear at just the right time. Doors open, timing aligns, you feel ready. This is the compounding power of intentionality, of showing up for your future self, of stepping into a version of you that doesn't wait for permission from the universe. Years from now, what if you're telling the story of how everything changed, not because of some miraculous twist of fate, but because you decided to move differently, because you didn't wait to be chosen by chance. You created your own reality. As the ancient stoic philosopher Seneca once said, "Luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity." But what if we could go beyond mere preparation? What if we could actively shape the landscape of our lives to increase the likelihood of fortunate events? Picture a vast rolling sea. Each wave represents a potential opportunity, rising and falling in an endless dance. Most people stand on the shore, hoping a perfect wave will miraculously carry them to success. But the truly lucky individuals? They're out there in the water, paddling, positioning themselves to catch the best waves as they form. This is the essence of engineering your own luck. It's about creating a mindset and environment where opportunities are more likely to present themselves, and where you're primed to recognize and seize them when they do. Consider the words of Carl Jung. Until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life and you will call it fate. How much of what we attribute to luck is simply a result of our unconscious beliefs and behaviors? By bringing these patterns into the light, we can begin to reshape them. Imagine a time-lapse of a mountain climber ascending a steep face. From a distance, their progress might seem like a series of lucky breaks, finding the right handholds, avoiding loose rocks. But zoom in and you'll see the careful planning, the constant adjustments, the thousands of small decisions that culminate in reaching the summit. This is how we engineer our own luck. It's not about grand, sweeping gestures, but rather a consistent practice of putting ourselves in the path of opportunity. Think about the last time something lucky happened to you. Chances are, it wasn't purely random. You had likely taken some action, however small, that increased the odds of that fortunate event occurring. Maybe you struck up a conversation with a stranger who turned out to be a valuable connection. Or perhaps you decided to try a new route to work and stumbled upon your new favorite coffee shop. These aren't coincidences. They're the result of openness, curiosity, and a willingness to step outside your comfort zone. As Marcus Aurelius wisely noted, the impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. So how do we actively engineer our own luck? It starts with shifting our perspective. Instead of viewing luck as something that happens to us, we must see it as something we create. This means taking more risks, embracing failure as a teacher, and constantly expanding our network and knowledge base. Imagine a shadow slowly creeping across a sundial. Just as the Earth's rotation creates the illusion of the sun moving across the sky, our actions and attitudes shape our opportunities. We may not control every external factor, but we can certainly influence how we interact with the world around us. One powerful way to engineer luck is by increasing your surface area for serendipity. Think of yourself as a lightning rod, attracting opportunity. The more you put yourself out there, attending events, sharing your ideas, collaborating with others, the more likely you are to encounter fortunate circumstances. Picture a dandelion releasing its seeds to the wind. Each seed represents a potential opportunity, carried on the breeze of chance. The more seeds you release through your actions, your connections, your ideas, the more likely one is to take root and flourish. But it's not just about quantity. It's about quality too. Cultivating expertise in your field, developing a unique perspective, and honing your skills all make you more attractive to luck. As you become more valuable, more doors will naturally open. Remember, luck favors the prepared mind. This means staying curious, continuously learning, and being ready to recognize opportunities when they arise. It's about developing the ability to see connections where others see only chaos. Visualize a vast, intricate web of possibilities stretching out before you. Each thread represents a potential path, a chance encounter, a new idea. By staying alert and open, you can begin to discern patterns in this web, to see how one thread might lead to another, opening up whole new realms of possibility. Engineering your own luck also means being willing to fail, and fail often. Each setback is not a sign of bad luck, but rather a stepping stone to future success. As Friedrich Nietzsche put it, that which does not kill us makes us stronger. Embrace failure as a teacher, a refiner of your approach. Imagine a time lapse of a forest recovering after a fire. What at first appears to be devastation slowly gives way to new growth, to a stronger, more resilient ecosystem. Your setbacks and failures can serve the same purpose, clearing the way for new opportunities to take root. As we wrap up, I want you to consider this. What if instead of waiting for your ship to come in, you built your own harbor? What if, rather than hoping to be in the right place at the right time, you created a life where every place became the right place, and every time the right time? The choice is yours. Will you continue to view luck as an external force, capricious and beyond your control? Or will you embrace the power to shape your own destiny, to engineer the circumstances that lead to extraordinary opportunities? If you've made it this far, thank you for watching. If you haven't subscribed already, chances are you'll never see us again. If you enjoyed this content and are eager to learn more, tap the bell icon to stay updated on our new videos. Remember, luck isn't a matter of chance, it's a matter of choice. So what will you choose?